Pack Peelers with that brand new exclusive fresh off the presses. All right, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share this video to your favorite social media. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little bit of an opening / review. These are some 2020, see if the focus will get there, historic autographs retrograph box. Man, I hate you, Robert Slack. There we go. 5 packs per box, 8 signed baseball trading cards per pack. That's right. This small little sealed container holds 40 autographed cards. The back says these cards have all been pre-certified by Beckett prior to HA applying our authentic sticker. So allegedly, all the cards are from 1957 to 1994. They are all on-card autographs. There are no sticker autographs in these. You are supposedly guaranteed, well, I've read different things. I've read you're guaranteed 2 Hall of Famers. And then on HA's website that I looked up today, it said you're guaranteed 5, 1 in each pack. So I guess we're going to see if this was worth it. These weren't the cheapest cards, but to find a box where you're guaranteed 40 autographed cards, I mean, where do you do that at? Okay, so we're going to give it a big old pack peelers opening and review, see how much trash they are. You know, they're trying to sell you with the front. Got a couple Mickey Mantles, Lefty Gomez, Nolan Ryan, but I'm sure they're not in every box like that. Well, we'll give it a whirl. All right. Well, if you're not familiar with historic autographs, they do a bunch of different things as far as their sets. I just researched one today that I'm really tempted to buy. It's called Chaos. It's all like bad stuff that has happened in the earth and like serial killers and gangsters and stuff. I researched those earlier. So Jason's with me. Here you go. There's 5 packs here. Every card is signed. We're going to be sleeving them all on video, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, Jay. Grab one. Let me know. We're going to go slow with this. I'll show you guys the autographs and everything. These are almost like a repack, I would say, just because, you know, these were already autographed cards that they put together. Packages are a little iffy here. Let's see here. All right. All right. Wow, man. So these are all vintage cards. They all have a sticker on the back certifying them as authentic. So that's Larry Sorensen. So we got Bill Caudle, Bill Castro, Pete Filson. Damn, man, some of these are stuck together. Greg Nettles, Jim Ganter. Oh, wow, Joe McLean. That's a 1962 right there. It's a Max Elias and a Larry Sorensen. So that is pretty cool, man. All these cards are vintage. I mean, these are original. Some of them are in really good condition. Some of them are beat up, but still autographed. I mean, this is probably like, you know, some kids going around and getting these autographed at games. Like, this card's pretty beat up. 1962, Joe McLean, Washington Senator, but it does have his autograph. Now, that's a nice one, bro. Look at that. Let me see that one. Yeah, hell yeah. So Jay pulled a Ryan Sandberg 1983 Donruss. Look at how young he looks. Signed directly on the card. Authenticated. That's beautiful, man. I was a big Sandberg fan back in the day. Look at how young, the old Cubs uniform. That's phenomenal, man. So I really like these. Oh, barely written on that one. Mike Torres, Montreal Expos. So you can barely see the signature on some of these. This definitely looks like they got a hold of some collections.
Ed Crane pool.
There's an Ed Crane pool. These are some vintage cards, man. So I'm not surprised the conditions aren't perfect. I mean, you're talking about some old vintage cards here. So, you know, there's smears from it. This is Eugene Anthony Klein's. So there's some smears, you know, from the writing. But, I mean, there's no other way you could say it other than these are authentic, man. I mean, they're written right on the cards. And some of them are in great shape. Like this Donruss 1986. I mean, that looks packed fresh, but is signed. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve these up. Jay, you could go ahead and crack your next one if you want.
Well, let me go ahead and get on it then.
I wanted to do this just because I've never seen a product where you're able to pull 40 autographs. And granted, right, some of these guys are not Hall of Famers. They're no-name people. But needless to say, I mean, these are really, really cool just to see it this way. So there's an old O-Pee-Chee card. It's really neat. And these are some vintage cards, man. Some of these I remember when I was collecting as a kid. Some of these I was cracking packs of as a kid. So, really neat to see, man.
Greg Booker.
Padres Greg Booker card. That's a beautiful card, centered perfectly. Little bit of damage. Very neat, man. Very cool packs. Joe Niekro. That one's actually inscribed to Bill. Hey, Bill, I got your Joe Niekro autographed Astros card, man. That's pretty neat, though, man. I mean, personalized. Not my name, but still cool. So a lot of these guys, you're probably like, wah, wah. But, I mean, nonetheless, man, show me another product that's got this kind of...
Tony Costello.
There you go. Old Tony Costello, Donruss 90. I remember cracking boxes of these, trying to put the puzzle together. That's pretty neat, man.
Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson. Look at that. The All-Star card. Look at that boy. He was mean looking, man. All-Star Andre Dawson card. Greatest All-Star Topps games card. That is neat, man.
I think these are the best with the ink pen on.
That is nice. The real ballpoint. Tito Fuentes. Wow, man. Look at his hat. It even says Tito on his hat there. That is a really nice one, too.
There's old Dick.
Old Dick Bosman. Boy, that boy got a sloppy signature. Oh, that's funny, man. He signed over the already signed card. You know, they had that old fake signature on it. So you can see the vintageness of these. I'm going to let Jay crack the 5th pack. It's taken me forever to sleeve these, so I'm just going to get to cracking this one and kind of see, man. I'm impressed by them. The Ryan Sandberg, I mean, obviously, that's that hit. Pretty cool to see. So, Luis Salazar. Those ballpoints are nice, man. That ain't coming off the card ever, dude. Gary Ward. Clayton Dumfries. And now we're getting into some of the newer cards, man. I don't know how they pack these or anything, but that's Bobby Meacham. Upper Deck. Steve Lyons, Upper Deck, 1990. Jack Spring, 1962. That card has seen some much better days, but still neat, man. I mean, that was probably signed back in the 60s, and I'm holding it in my hand. Ken Brett and Glenn Boardman. No Mickey Mantle unless Jay pulled it, and I'm sure he would have interrupted me screaming.
That one's cool. He wrote Romans 10:9 on that one.
No. Take a look at these, man. There's a Mike Sharpenson. That is cool, man.
Kiko Garcia.
Dave Drecke, Kiko Garcia. This is just some vintage stuff. So, obviously, I mean, I don't know what HA did with these. If they just got a hold of a bunch of old collections or if they've been compiling this for a while. I mean, it would probably take some time to put all these... Oh, wow. That is neat. That is a double signature, man. That's Derek Bryant and Brian Hingman. Future Stars. Double autographed on the triple card. Wow. I didn't even know that was possible, but that is cool, man. That's like...
Steve Burrows, 1961 rookie.
We got an extra. Steve Boros, 1961 rookie card, man. Detroit Tigers. That is neat. Just the nostalgia of these is phenomenal. I know they only produced like 100 cases of these, I want to say. 10 boxes per case. They weren't the cheapest that I've purchased, but I just wanted to do this just because of how sick this was, man. Finding this many autographs, Ruben Amaro, in a box of cards. It's phenomenal. Who else you got over here? Let me see here.
Nobody I know.
Paul Shaw, John Tudor. There's that Kiko Garcia with the ballpoint, and Richie Hebner. So obviously some of these are like not guys whose names you'll remember, but let me tell you something, man. Find me another product that went this far as to give you 40 autographed cards all in one box. You're lucky if you pull one autograph out of a box. I enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'll spend the amount of money on another one, but I know that you could pull some real big names in it. I'm cool, man. I got a Ryan Sandberg auto. That's pretty neat. And a couple of the other vintage cards was really cool. So until next time, go ahead and like our video, subscribe to the channel, and share it out. Pack Peelers, happier than a hog in shit.